What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again. Last Day on Earth, free-to-play action. We're going to start this off here with a little tip. This video should be going up. We're only a couple of days into our Forlorn Fair here. So this will definitely go up before this is over. I mentioned probably in a previous video and when we talked about Forlorn Fair coming back, how you could use the pipe efficiently to gain yourself some points. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. I'm only going to do this once because I'm about out of armor and about out of heals. But Blackport PD seems to be a good spot. Now, some of you may have some other better tactics, so feel free to share those below. But this is what I've been doing. I've run through two full pipes at this point, and I'm picking up a pretty decent amount of points. Now, I've cleared this basically all with the exception of these two big boys. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, we're going to sneak, smack, we're going to pick up 47 fair points per hit with this. I'll show you the mods that we have on our pipes here to give us the ability to do that, but it's essentially half of what we're getting, or yeah, exactly half of what we're getting for making that crit hit. We're doing 94 total damage. Now, the reason this works, and I'll show you here just in a second, we're essentially going to run out, they're going to reset, we'll run back in, we'll get a bunch more critical hits. You can do this at any location where you can get some critical hits. So don't feel like you need to just do it here if you have a pipe and you can just be like clearing the farm, for instance. You definitely want to try to grab it at a location where you can get the additional points. So Blackport PD, Transport Hub, I think Transport Hub, and Bunker Bravo, and the farm. I feel like I'm missing one. So you can get the extra fair points there, but essentially we're going to do that. We're going to do 2 hits here. This does take a decent amount of heals. You can run this armorless, but you're going to end up spending a lot of heals to be able to do that. So essentially I'm going to come in here, I'm going to smack these guys again, and then I'll show you what I do to reset these guys to let them heal. So we'll sneak here, we'll smack this guy, and then essentially I'm just going to let them hit me until they get to full health. So for whatever reason, and I think this has to do with this guy down here or this guy, one of these two guys is essentially not getting into their like state where they slow down, that the bottom guy is not. So he's only dealing me 15 damage per hit. So he heals, but basically we get them back up to full health, and then we run out of here and we reset. And I'll show you one more time. Basic durability for the pipe is 90 hits, which equates to like 4,000 plus damage, 4,500 fair points when it's all said and done. If you have the mods, if you have the same mods we have. So we have the big one bone and the spiked handle for some durability, some extra boost to some damage. So that works out pretty good for me. Regardless of how you have this set up, it's going to be pretty effective for you if you want to grind this. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to do this for every single pipe that we'll be able to make. I don't have the time for that, but I will end up having grinded a couple of levels probably from this, just to give myself the extra little bit of boost. So that is pretty nice. So you can see, very easy rinse, repeat. Just got to run in, run out. I want to share that little tactic with you. Again, if you have a better tactic for this location, please let me know. You can certainly use your sneak attacks while clearing the base and doing those kinds of things. So do keep that in mind. Again, I want to say, what am I missing? Yeah, lab, sewer. Oh, I missed sewer. Police station, farm, Bunker Bravo, and Transport Hub. What we'll probably go and do is take this pipe to the sewer. If I have it reset. Yes, I do have it reset. I'll probably go to do that. You can get quite a few critical hits there. So that's just kind of a more efficient way. The reason Blackport PD is so effective for you is because you're letting the zombies heal. And that is really good. So you can just rinse, repeat, just kind of grind through that, which is pretty nice. So what I wanted to do in this episode, besides share that with you, was I'm going to jump in a little double raid action. ALE 746 here. We're already prepared, ready to go. We just got to throw some armor on, swap some weapons. Not a bad base, but not really a good base either. So it's going to be one of those, so bear with me. But then we have a raid queued up, or we will queue up a raid rather, and we will jump into taking a fresh raid down here from our raider friends We've already done the fair for today, so we're working through that little trick I showed you. Like I said, pretty good if you have the time, if you can spend it. Even if you can do, say, 1 or 2 pipes worth of damage, not too bad. It's not too bad. That's probably worth it. Again, you'll grind a little over. For where I am at stage 2, it takes 7,000 points per level. So again, we get a little bit over half, maybe 2/3 by the time it's all said and done in fair level, which is not bad. That's really efficient use of the confetti. If you're past that point or you don't have the time or don't want to spend the time, then certainly just make sure you use your fair weapons in one of those locations. Going to the sewer wouldn't be bad. I feel using especially your guns in the sewer is pretty good. It's pretty good for the most part. That's not a bad place to spend them, especially for the upper tier, like top locations that are a little bit more difficult that you can't die in. So that's not bad at all. But all right, let's queue up here. I just want to get a couple of things queued. We just came back to the base because again, we've been grinding that pretty well all day. So I'm gonna jump in here. I think our doggos are up and active. Let's just check our time here. Yeah, plenty of time there, 2 hours. All right, this first raid isn't much of anything, unfortunately. But we'll grab some weapons. Keeping the pipes just to use. And let's make some hatchets. I think we need 1, 2. I'm gonna take 6 for this. Again, this isn't a great base. We do need to knock down 1 level 1 wall to get into the good stuff. What do we have here? Healer. Ooh, we got some energy. Again, I'll queue this up here after we drop into this revenge raid. We're sitting at 2 skulls, so I do want to get our skulls back up. We missed 1 day's worth of a revenge raid. We didn't get one yesterday, unfortunately, which happens sometime, even with max skulls. That does happen. We'll jump into this one here first, which is nice, and then we can actually queue up our energy if we want to do that, just to make good use of it. We could also run over to the convoy. Maybe we do that, run back and forth at the convoy real quick before we knock out our second raid. All right, so this will be a pretty basic one. We have some chests outside here, some chests outside here, and then we want to open up this wall. We should have 2 more chests inside it. That's odd. That's not what I anticipated. There we go. Okay. That really confused me for a second. I obviously had an idea of what had happened right here, but that's so funny that we broke that. What is up with this base? What is going on right here? This is not what this base is supposed to look like. Why is there a truck right there? I have never seen this in my life. This is amazing. This is not what this is supposed to look like. What might be a bummer is I don't know if we're going to be able to get to... First of all, I don't know if I can chop... Okay, we can break this down. This has stuff in it. Wait, what? Hold on, can I get... I can't get to this. This is not supposed to be in here. I have never seen this in my life. That is hilarious. Okay, well, I'm not going to reset this one. I don't know what's going on with that. That's not what this is supposed to look like. That's not what this is supposed to look like at all. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. All right, I think we can get to the other one with we'll grab a hatchet from our tools. I can't believe that. Why is there another truck inside of the base? It's just not even where it's supposed to go. That's so funny. Here's the thing. There's nothing weird about this base except for that. It's not here. It just didn't spawn in the right spot. Wow. That's crazy. We're just going to take some basic materials from here. I'm really not too worried about the loot, to be honest with you. I'm honestly a little stunned. I don't even know if I care about taking... I'll just take the pants, whatever. That is so funny. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'll drop this. Let's, we'll grab from our tools here an iron hatchet. All right, I was really hoping I wasn't breaking the chest down. Okay, what do I care about in here? Some iron is good. I don't need this. What do I take? I oddly enough, I need bolts. I don't need these. I'll take a full stack of this. I guess. This is just a terrible base. I was kind of hoping that I could loot this. Yeah, that's so funny. That is so crazy. I've never seen that in my life. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. I really wanted to get into this little furnace here, because I feel like there might be some stuff. Keep working. Oh, okay, all right. I did get into it. I have that's crazy. Look at that. All right, base number 1 down. I wonder if it's because this is right here, but they wouldn't have been able to place that because the truck is usually like, I don't know, right about here-ish. So I don't know why it pushed it. I'm wondering if we leave and come back if it's still there. So I do my research. It is. That's wild. That's actually wild. I do my research obviously for these because I want to be prepared, try to make the best out of the raids. That is not what that base looked like on the research. So that is very interesting. That is very, very interesting. All right, let's run back here. I'm honestly going to use up some energy here and at least run down to this, I think. So we'll throw some stuff away. We'll pop down there and then probably hop over, excuse me, to the convoy too. So we'll do that here in a sec. All right, we're gonna quickly grab this supply drop here. Well, maybe not as quickly as I would have hoped. Quick smack these guys. I can't not queue this guy up. Let's see what we got in here. Boom. Nice. I just realized missing out on some supply points here. I'll take the cooked ones. Got some springs there. Grab this guy too. All right. I'm going to roll out of here. We'll head up to the convoy. This is just trying to be efficient with our energy here since we have the healer to reset us. So I did not mean to click walk. That's my bad. I wish I would have recognized the supply points there too. We could have had all that raid's worth of supply points. I guess we could pop over here and grab caps. This event is kind of, it's not useless by any means. It's just kind of more of a do it if it's convenient thing, I think, for me at this point. All right, we got the Raider version. I like this version the least. You take a lot more damage in this version. You can pick up some good weapons, though, I guess. So that's okay. Not as big of a fan of this one. The zombie version of this, I think, is better. Stop shooting me, bro. Like, I'll take that. These are reinforced. I guess it's good that they've killed all the zombies. Sort of. Yeah. I think the zombie one is a little bit easier to clear, too. It's more zombies, for sure. It's more enemies, rather, I should say. But I do think it's a little bit easier. Because you can really effectively sneak attack a lot of things. Like, this guy's going to end up seeing me, probably attacking me. Yeah, and he has an M16. Like, dude, come on. That's armor, which isn't terrible. I always thought this was funny that this raider had a Winchester. And I wish you could get it. That would at least be nice. That would make this one feel a little bit better. I feel like, okay, well, we sort of hit, although that set of armors really tore up. I probably don't even use this, to be honest with you. That was okay, I suppose. All right, I think we'll fill up the chopper here a little bit. I think I will run over and grab some caps. That's probably, we're close enough, it makes sense. I'll throw these down, this, and the springs. It seems fine. A good little bit of loot. I think the destroyed convoy, or the convoy, is pretty good. It's pretty good for the most part. We got the energy, so we might as well knock this out, and then we'll get refilled, and we'll hit another raid to get our timer up and running. Just gonna go literally straight-ish. Just getting swarmed by toxic spitters. We have our full heal, so we'll use this when we're fighting the raiders. Might as well grab some loot while we're here. Can't hurt to do that. Always try to min-max our loot if we can. Alright, I just straight up fight these guys. Did you see me kill that turkey? Oh, you know what? Let's just ignore the raiders slashing our face. And instead, kill the turkey. That's a sound idea. What would I rather have this over? I guess we can use that up. Can I get another one? No. All right, I'm gonna go top up on energy and queue up a second raid. See you in a sec. Okay, we're back with our second raid. Small confession to make. It's been about 24 hours since I recorded the first portion of that video. Life happened. I fell asleep on the couch in between our recordings and just didn't get to it yesterday. So we've done a few additional things, but let's jump in. Player 7963. It's not going to be great. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not going to be a great base. There's not a lot here. Not a C4 required base. We do need one iron hatchet. We brought a few other hatchets. We're going to just jump in here. We'll just try to grab some basic resources. Just get a raid. Keep our threat level up here. In between those raids, I will share that I did get a revenge raid, actually. So we kept our plan here of getting our skulls back up to 4. This is, you can break this wall or this wall. If you wanted to break one of these walls, you could do the same thing. You know how we're going to do it here. We'll 3-chop everything. We'll crack these 4 open. I will probably open up the rest of these if we get the opportunity to. And this will be the raid. And that's basically it. Nothing crazy. I don't expect anything crazy. Some decent materials here. You know, some nice things to grab. It's gonna be a lot of basic stuff. We'll take out some zombies here and we'll be right back. Okay, in the fighting of the zombies, I lost my pants, which is never a good thing to have happen, but we'll grab some food here. Engine parts, not terrible. Again, nothing really to write home about. We'll throw some carrots on, and we'll use up some carrots, I guess. I don't even think, spring's okay. I do need bolts, interestingly enough. We use a lot of these. Lots of different things. This is not bad here. Actually pretty happy to see most of that stuff. Just makes it a little easier. We don't have to farm so many resources. What do we want? We'll take this. Take the bolts. I'll take these. Take the seeds, I guess. The spring, the jerky. Yeah, that seems generally pretty fine. I don't even really know if I want to crack open. I guess we'll crack these open. We'll crack the furnaces open. And maybe this right here. See if they're making anything good here. Plates, that's not bad. Crack this open too. Nails, I don't really need those. All right, take care of some zombies and we'll be right back again. Okay, those guys are down. I actually think I might suicide trick this. Ooh, these have iron in them. Okay, that's not terrible. I think there's actually a world in which we could suicide trick this. And be okay. I care about anything in here? No. I care about, excuse me, anything here? No. Honestly, it's just going to be a lot of basic resources that we'll grab and fill up on that. The only problem will be is I think we might come back. Might end up coming back and queue up the sound. But what I can do here, 2, 4, 6, 8. I can grab, we'll set up another set of armor. I don't know if we'll queue enough noise. We just basically have to be able to survive long enough that we can grab all the materials. What do I care about most here? We can always throw this on. I guess that seems fine. I don't know. It's not great. It's not great either way. Let's just make sure chopper should be filled up. We can then jump back. I think I'm generally good with this. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll suicide trick this. It's enough slots to fill up the chopper. We just have to have enough health. We just have to be quick enough to grab our things, throw our backpack on, grab our things, then fill up the chopper, then grab the stuff, put a good set of armor on here, and I think we'll be all right. I don't even know if we queue it. It's going to be really close because we were like right at 70. Queue's right around the 75 mark. So we just got to be, again, we got to be quick with it. Jerky's really nice because we're using that right now for the Forlorn Fair. I think I can queue up some seeds here. Yes, I can. Very good, very good. Okay. I throw these down just very fast. We got a tire. Throw those down, throw this down, throw the spring down. Making some really nice headway with our, what do you call it? With our modifications on our weapons. We're actually about to get some scar mods done. I'm just some factory parts away, actually, from, I think, our first one. And then some factory parts and a few other components. Some springs away from a second one. We're, like, going to be really close to getting two. So kind of nice to get that done. We're getting to the point where we're like pretty good from a modification standpoint. We don't have the best of everything, but I think our weapons will be very formidable. Oh, perfect. We didn't even queue this up. That's even better. Usually it adds a few sound when you come back. Looks like we didn't run into that problem, which is nice. We'll just throw these here. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Well, hey, that worked out pretty well. We got this back. It doesn't really matter. We'll just fill this up with basic materials. And then we can grab all of this. Easy peasy, in and out. Again, a great base? No, by no means. Was it great? Was it good? For just a couple of hatchets and getting our threat level back up, I will take it. Because the hope here is then, again, we get a revenge raid. We can also start working our tasks now. We're right here at season end, so we can queue some stuff up. We're gonna have some new things come available here in about, I don't know, 18 hours or so, and that'll be nice. It'll be good for us. Let me just throw a few things down here, a few things put away, and I want to showcase one other thing before we wrap up today, which will be something that we have been, I've been working on this pretty consistently, actually. I need to actually run back over and keep things moving with this. But I've been pretty heavily focused on Port Lab and trying to build our supplies. One of the things that I'd like to get some forward progression in, and I probably talked about this in a previous episode, is just keep working Port Lab, just to open us up some options, right? I want to get the option to be able to, you know, I want to be able to get the option to, sorry, I'm distracted by putting all these things away. I want to be able to work towards getting more progress with hard mode. I think that's going to be a big thing for us going forward, is getting the option to do that and being able to put some time in there. So one of the big things that I have been working on is making sure we do the delivery terminal, because we're actually making some decent progress and we're able to get another one of these chests. The other reason that I want to focus on this is because two of the main components that we need, to finish our ATV is carbon composite here, and we also need some air filters. So super excited to see both of these. We do only get one Genesis weapon here. Isn't great. We do get an AK, which is nice. Get some solid materials. We actually get some good factory parts. I'm happy to see that. Fiberglass is not cheap either. So this is pretty nice. I'm actually really excited about this. So let's drop a few things in here just to wrap up this episode. And we're cruising along. We're cruising along really nicely. We need 25 more air filters, and we're almost down to just about 50 or so carbon composite. And then we do need 6 gas cylinders and 2 ATV transmissions. We're really pressing along with the fair here. I think it's going to be close, but I am going to really push to grab the ATV transmission from the fair. Stage 2, we can do that. We throw that in there. We should get some really solid rewards, which I think should have some carbon composite in it. So I think we'll make a nice little chunk here. I can't remember if there's air filters there too, but there's a chance. It's a pretty top-end reward, so I would expect that we would hopefully at least get a few from the fair. And then, taking a look again at this, we have commune trials coming up here in just a couple of days. This is going to be our last ATV transmission if we can do both the fair and the commune trial. So I think we're going to be in really good shape to at least have the majority or a good portion of this done. The other thing is, with commune trials, we'll be able to get 2 more gas cylinders. which just puts us only down to needing 4 more, which is really, really huge. So that's what I'm banking on. Feeling really good about getting ATV done here pretty quickly. I'm actually really, really excited. So that'll be a nice push. And then we can swap over and we can start putting all of our carbon composite towards our mods, and we'll be in a really, really good shape if we do that. And progress will just be cruising along for us. So I'm super excited about that. So yeah, I think that's where we'll leave you. We'll give you a Forlorn Fair update here probably in a few days. I'm going to try to get some more progress there to show you where we're at. In addition, we have season end. We're not going to quite get to 80, I don't think. I don't think we have enough time to get these last couple levels. We'll see. I might head over to the transport hub. I do want to make use of supply while we have it, and that's running currently right now and is about to end. We got 18 hours before the season's over, so be probably pretty tough to get. We need 8, 16, 24. We need 24,400 points. We could maybe go do Port Lab, the base version. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I don't think we get here. We'll be really close, though. We'll be able to grab some extra rewards, which is really nice. And then we'll do kind of a season end reward haul, as we always do here. And like I said, probably update you with some progress at Forlorn Fair at that point. So get ready for a new season. Enjoy it. Hopefully you're having fun with the fair. Keep grinding those rewards. We're going to keep raiding, doing all those things. Oh, we should probably pay our guys. Let's do that before I forget. We have our energy, so I want to be quick here. Let's see. How many do you think these need? I'm going to say 2 this time. We really didn't grab a whole lot. Yeah, just the 1. Okay. When it's basic resources, it's usually pretty easy. So we are queued up, ready to go. Let's take a quick look at what our raider tasks are and see how we're doing. While they queue in, let's put a few things away. This is nice. Good progress. Glad that we were able to grab some of these things. This is really good. I'm feeling mighty fine about how we're doing. Feeling mighty fine. All right, they've probably queued in at this point. The nice part is we have everything basically reset, so we're ready to go here for whatever they have for us. Hopefully it's some easy ones. 20 plates we can do. Bunker we can do. Raise 3 puppies is kind of like, oh, that stinks a little bit just because we did that. We need to find 3 puppies. This one usually is the biggest one to slow us down. And then we need to head over to the farm and crack the chest. Now, the good part is these 2 are the same. So essentially, we'll find a puppy and we'll be able to crack the chest. So this isn't bad. This can give us some supply points. Maybe if we do that, plus T-Hub, plus Port Lab, maybe we do finish it. I don't know. We'll try to press for it. That'd be kind of fun. But we'll get our iron plates going. Big guys, not a big deal. 3 puppies to adults, also not too big of a deal. And yeah, we'll make some nice progress there. So flash some socials. We're going to keep rolling with this. Consider joining us. Still trying to get to 10K subs. It's our big goal here for the year. We're continuing to move forward with that. We just appreciate all the support on the channel. Likes and comments are so appreciated. Links in the description. Feel free to join our Discord. We have this whole series and a playlist running. We have a whole bunch of other Last Day on Earth content. Our main account is really humming along. Lots of cool stuff there. So just stay aboard with us. We try to do our best at news updates and all those things. So hopefully a good source of information for you. We'll be jumping into some more weapon testing and definitely some more rankings here, some more tier lists I'm excited for. So if you enjoyed all that, be sure to stick around because you're going to see some more of it. So thanks again for watching. Have a great day. We'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Peace.